Hi, welcome to day 71 of the Daily Spark questions. And this one says, where do I rely on internal explanations to avoid confronting relational dynamics? Where do I rely on internal explanations to avoid confronting relational dynamics? Well, I know I've had this play out within me when I'm like caught up in my head about a relational interaction that happened, I think with another person, another conversation or something. And my mind just goes on like trying to figure out what didn't feel right about it. And like if something just felt off, whether it's something I said, something they said, just something, maybe the way I showed up to the conversation didn't feel like I was 100% present or myself, like in some way I didn't feel at ease, maybe. So whatever fell off, that's usually when I've like had this internal dialogue of like, how should it have gone differently? And playing out different maybe ways it could have gone, or just trying to figure out what didn't feel right about it. And that that whole relying on the internal versus maybe going, I don't know if I really go back to the person to say, hey, did that feel off to you too? Can we start over? Can we, just acknowledge that something was off or awkward? And that to me would be confronting the relational dynamics, where to me it's usually some inner struggle of like what didn't feel right and why, and trying to make sense of it, or trying to create meaning out of something that maybe it was just usually like things just happen in the moment and then we walk away, and they don't have to mean anything beyond that moment. I think that's where I know I do get caught up in the mind part of like trying to make everything feel okay, even after the fact. In the moment, you're just being, right? You're not thinking about what do I feel so everything feels okay. Like that's too slow of a process, right? We just show up, we talk, we have this relationship, and then we go on our way. And then after the fact, it's like, wow, something didn't feel right. What was it? And for me, it's probably usually about like, how did I show up that I didn't feel fully present? Like my mind might have been somewhere else, or like too self-conscious is probably what, for me in the past, especially, like, which feels like not in my body, not fully present. So that's usually how this shows up for me. Because I think wouldn't it be great if it was normalized to just get back together and say, hey, did this feel off to you too? I just want to acknowledge that I felt off. Like something didn't feel exactly peaceful, at ease, however we would describe it. But hey, I just felt a bit off in our last conversation. So yeah, you don't have to say anything. It doesn't have to mean anything. I just want to acknowledge that maybe I wasn't fully present and I apologize. Like, I just want to acknowledge that. Like, can we just do that from now on? Maybe people do it and I'm the only one who does it, but I would like to be somebody who does that from now on and just say, hey, I'm weird right now. Like, it reminds me of like, I met a new client the other day, and like, I was so weird. It was like, like they got there early, which I love when people arrive early because I allow time, and early's good. But something like I was just off. Like I was prepared, but something in me was like awkward. I just and the all the while, all my awkwardness was happening, like stuff I would say, and like stupid small talk, and like I was just awkward. And I just, in the moment, it was like slow mo, couldn't stop myself. And I just wanted to push pause so many, like, redo, redo, redo. Like, can we start over? I wish I would have done it then and just been like, but then with somebody new, is that even more awkward because no one does that? And then they think, man, she is kooky. I don't know what would have been better. But I just remember thinking of that in the moment, like, man, this is a train wreck all happening in here. I don't know what they perceive, but like sometimes I just wish I could say, like, can we reset? Let's start over. Okay, I'm here now. What about you? Is this just me? I feel like it's probably a human thing, but like that whole self-consciousness and awkwardness, and then we don't acknowledge the elephant in the room, the awkward elephant, and then it's like, whatever. I'll work this out in my shower thoughts. Like I get in the shower and then that's where all my stuff happens. Like this whole internal explanation thing is like, and then I make noises like, oh, that was bad. Okay, bye.